David Robert Joseph Beckham was born on May 2, 1975, in London, England. At just 4 years old, he began showing interest in football, and from a young age, he started practicing the sport in a park near his home in the Leytonstone neighborhood. It didn't take long before he also joined his church team, attending solely out of his passion for the game. Beckham entered Sir Bobby Charlton's football school, a club idol, at the age of 7. While playing for Bobby Charlton's school, David Beckham already displayed remarkable talent, despite his short stature, compensating with speed and skill. It was in this way that the young player caught the attention of Manchester United, which signed him to be part of the team's youth league at the age of 13. Beckham was quickly promoted to the under-20 team in 1991 at the age of 16. As a prodigy, he soon showcased his abilities and played a key role in the FA Cup under-20 title. Amid a roster filled with young talents, Manchester United's management realized it would be beneficial for Beckham to gain more experience. Consequently, the young player spent a season at Preston North End in 1994-95 before being called back to the Red Devils. David Beckham returned to Manchester United in 1995, a bit more mature at the age of 20. Indeed, from his return, the player seemed different, more involved and decisive, becoming a crucial part of Alex Ferguson's team. In his first season back, he actively contributed to the conquest of the Premier League title. In the following season, 1996-97, he was named the Young Player of the Year. Beckham quickly became the standout figure at Manchester United, alongside stars like young Paul Scholes, Ryan Giggs, and forward Eric Cantona. Under his leadership, Manchester United won 6 Premier League titles, 2 FA Cups, 1 Champions League title, and a Club World Cup between 1996 and 2003. At the peak of their national dominance, Beckham led the team to the Champions League title in 1998-99, featuring a memorable final against Bayern Munich with Solskjaer's last-minute goal. In that season, Beckham also became a world champion against Palmeiras, securing a 1-0 victory for the Red Devils in a single match. The 1998-99 season was not only the best for David Beckham at Manchester United but also the pinnacle of his career. He came close to winning the Ballon d'Or from France Football, finishing in second place behind Rivaldo, who was experiencing a magical period with Barcelona that year. Following his glorious late 1990s period, Beckham began to have a strained relationship with coach Alex Ferguson, largely due to his celebrity status off the field, intensified after his marriage to Spice Girl Victoria Beckham. Beckham remained with Manchester United until 2003, as the club seized the opportunity to sell him to Real Madrid. Thus, the midfielder left his childhood club with numerous titles, including 6 Premier League titles, 2 FA Cups, 1 Champions League, and 1 Club World Cup, all in the midst of 388 appearances and 85 goals. In 2003, David Beckham agreed to transfer to Real Madrid after Manchester United came close to a deal with their rivals, Barcelona. He joined the team for a fee of €37 million, becoming part of the Galactico project assembled by the Whites. Given Beckham's high media profile at the time, especially due to his fame off the field, he was signed as the missing star for Real Madrid's project. After Beckham's arrival, Real Madrid became the most famous team globally, but on the field, the anticipated success did not materialize. During his time in Spain, the midfielder won only 1 La Liga title in the 2006-2007 season and the Spanish Super Cup in 2003. Amidst frequent changes in coaches and an imbalanced team, the media-friendly midfielder made more headlines off the field than on it. Consequently, he left Real Madrid in 2007, at a time when his focus was shifting more towards Hollywood glamour than his own club. Beckham then agreed to join a team in the United States, the Los Angeles Galaxy. Beckham departed from Real Madrid after 3 seasons, accumulating 159 appearances and only 20 goals. David Beckham arrived at the Los Angeles Galaxy in July 2007 for a significant sum of $250 million, including salaries and royalties. This transfer fulfilled the player's desire to settle in the United States, where his wife already lived. Over 5 years with the club, he won only 2 MLS Cup titles. In the meantime, he was loaned to Milan on 2 occasions. With the American club, Beckham played 124 matches and scored 20 goals. Despite this, he had a significant impact on the team, and in recognition of his contribution, a statue was erected in his honor in 2019. In the final stages of his career and dealing with physical issues, David Beckham's contract with the Los Angeles Galaxy expired at the end of 2012. With no intentions of retiring, he wanted to experience some final moments as a professional athlete, signing with Paris Saint-Germain in early 2013 for 5 months. He was part of the team that won League One in the 2012-13 season, at the beginning of the Qatari management era that started in 2011. David Beckham concluded his career in mid-2013 at the age of 36. His last match was in May of that year, in a clash between Paris Saint-Germain and Brestois in League One. On that occasion, the player was embraced by his teammates, received affection from the fans, and wore the captain's armband. In that game, Beckham also provided an assist for Matuidi's goal in a 3-1 victory for his team. After hanging up his boots, Beckham focused on his businesses, which he had already started during his playing days. Among his investments, he founded a football school in 2005 with the goal of discovering talents from around the world. David Beckham was first called up to represent the English national team in 1996, in his second season as a professional with Manchester United. On that occasion, he made his debut against Moldova in a World Cup qualifying match, securing a 3-0 victory. 2 years later, Beckham played in his first World Cup in France, remembered for his ejection in the match against Argentina in the round of 16. Indeed, it was in that match that the English were eliminated from the tournament. After the World Cup disappointment, Beckham participated in his first Euro 2000, but without much success. England failed to advance past the group stage, marking a significant disappointment in the tournament. The subsequent editions were not different, with England being eliminated in the quarter-finals in 2004 and failing to advance in the qualifiers in 2008. In 2002, Beckham was part of the strong England team in that year's World Cup, with high expectations. However, their journey was halted by Brazil in the quarter-finals, featuring the formidable trio of Ronaldo, Rivaldo, and the skillful Ronaldinho Gaucho. In the 2006 World Cup, also amid high expectations, the midfielder did not surpass the quarter-finals, as England was eliminated by Portugal. That year, similar to 2002, Beckham was part of a galactic team that included Frank Lampard, Wayne Rooney, Steven Gerrard, and Michael Owen. Beckham's last match with the England jersey would be 3 years later, in 2010, against Belarus in the World Cup qualifiers. On that occasion, the midfielder retired with a 3-0 victory, even providing an assist. Thus concluded his stint with the English national team, with 115 appearances and 17 goals.